If someone asks me what is my sweetest premium tea, this oolong probably will be the answer. So this is the new batch of honey oolong from Sun Moon Lake. And what's great about this, it's also fully organic. It's probably not only the sweetest one, it's also really, really nice, smooth aftertaste and nice texture, which is normally, I feel like tea that is like more sweet, they tend to be a bit more dry, but not this one. So what's honey oolong? Honey oolong is one of the most famous Taiwanese oolong that regardless if you like just starting with your tea journey or you've been drinking tea for a while, everybody loves honey oolong. The good honey oolong should be really smooth, great texture. And what's cool about this honey oolong is the sweetness comes naturally as a result from a green leafhopper bite into the tea leaf, more like piercing the tea leaf, and the tea leaf is oxidized and release sweet aroma that basically attract other bugs that will eat that green leaf hopper. How should you prepare this tea? First step, as usual, you're gonna heat up your gaiwan, also your tea pitcher and your teacups. Get rid on them and measure the tea about 4.5 grams, right? 4.5 grams. Okay. Smell the dry leaf. Should have this like sweet honey with like slightly kind of like licorice kind of refreshing kind of notes. It's just like subtle licorice, so don't worry if you don't like licorice. It's not very, very apparent. It's just enough to basically make it feel very refreshing. All right, 190 Fahrenheit. We're going to rinse this tea real quick. This is an organic tea. Technically, if you want, you can drink them, but it doesn't have much flavor. I like to rinse them just to kind of like blanch them, almost like blanching a vegetable, you know. If you want to drink it, you can. All right, and we're gonna do this again. This time I'm gonna time it about, I will say about 1 minute. The temperature is about 190, okay? 190. While we're waiting for that, you can use this to rinse your cup, or if you have a pet, you can also give it to your pet. This one has a sweet aroma, so it's kind of nice to give it to your pets. All right. Get rid of that. And the tea should be ready after a minute. On the center back of your tongue, you're going to really enjoy most of the sweetness right there. It has just this great sweetness that just follow with like a refreshing kind of like nutty and like, I mean, almost like a licorice, but it's like the refreshing part of it, not really the flavor of it. And your throat feels really clean, really smooth. I can't wait for any of you to try this. This is probably going to be one of your favorite tea for a while. Now what do you do for the second infusions? Now that the tea leaf is kind of like almost fully open, you do not want to brew it that long anymore. You're going to only just brew it about 10 to 15 seconds. Now, when you pour it though, just pour it really gently, slowly, and hopefully if you do it slow enough, you'll take about 10 seconds already. And then if you just like move gracefully, the 15 seconds actually achieve pretty quickly. Or you can enjoy a cup of this. So let's see if the color comes out right. Same thing with the pouring. You just pour them slowly. So technically, it takes a little bit more than 15 seconds. Probably more like a 25 to 30 seconds. Okay. And as you can see, color is pretty similar. That's from the first infusion. I'm just so amazed of how clean and how smooth the texture is. Incredible, incredible. Now it's even sweeter. And the third infusion, honestly, you can't really go wrong. Third infusion, you can brew it for like an extra 10 to 15 seconds. So instead of 25 to 30 seconds, now you're gonna brew it about 40 seconds. So if you time this properly, you know, while you're drinking it with this, with somebody else, or whether or not if you're drinking it alone, if you time it properly, by the time the tea is ready, you should like finish this kind of like at the same time. And sometimes it's okay for you to mix multiple infusions, right? This is like still there's some left over from the second infusions. Just say you couldn't finish it fast enough. You know, it's okay to mix them together. You're gonna get a different combination, different variety. I know some people against mixing infusions, but for me, it's just an extra layers that you can appreciate, you know. So I don't see why can't you mix different infusions. It's almost like this is like mixing different energy, and which is supposed to be not good. But I don't know. That's all depends on you. Like I don't mind doing that. See that? And look at the color, how thick they are. You know, it looks almost like a syrup. It's just beautiful. And after that, you just kind of like keep steeping it longer and longer. You could easily get, again, easily get 8 infusions out of this. I think it's probably you can get even more. I'm pretty sure you can get like 9 or 10. Very easy. It's very difficult to ruin this tea. One of the best premium tea I have, and yet it's such an easy tea to make. So I'm super excited for you to give this tea a try. This is a Sun Moon Lake from Taiwan, honey oolong or red honey oolong. So give it a try, and I'm very curious to hear your feedback after. Thank you for watching, and see you again until the next video. Bye guys.